cheerful now around here because they're different fights. Well, in 1972, 22 years ago, his idea was to restore these airplanes that had disappeared or were extinct. So he began with training planes, but in 1978, he was fortunate to have somebody bring a project to him. That's a North American B-25 Mitchell. Hello, Bud! Bigger by 2 because the fellow I just talked to and one of the other guys is a volunteer World War II mechanic. Otherwise, we have about 13 people on the staff, that's all, building all of these airplanes. And I'm talking about literally building B-17 flying horses. And back here we have the Aerostar. But we do have the de Havilland Vampire jet, which you can get up close to as we finish. And after the tour, you may spend as much time as you like if you have some museums. There's a little ride called the GT-22 in the United States during World War II. So whatever it takes to get to the runway, and that's right out here in front, it is not part of your flight. 20 minutes of being bombed by a double-barrel shotgun. Anyway, getting back to our type of aircraft and aircraft carrier operation. This does belong to the Air Museum. The other aircraft in here all belong to the electronic factory up on the top. 38 is called Taylor craft. That only has a 40 horsepower engine, about 60 miles per hour top speed. Now back on the static display was not a flying airplane, but flat. That evening of August 23rd, 24th, it disappeared. They couldn't find it for several days. The helicopter crew was looking for heavily damaged in the wings and tail, fuselage, other than what had gotten weather in the year. And I think the nose and the right ear sheet was blown out in the hurricane. And Warhawk, it was built in 1944, very obsolete by that time. Carries the original Allison engine, 1,100 horsepower, V12, 4 valves per cylinder, by the way, guys. This was in 1944. Crashed from a mid-air collision up in the Swanee River Valley near Tallahassee, Florida. It was on a training mission that day. They had a mid-air collision. This aircraft dived into a swampy area near the river. The other airplane was able to carry to enough altitude for the pilot to jump out and shoot. He made it safely. The airplane crashed about 2 miles from this site. However, they didn't know exactly where that went in. They searched and searched for days and weeks and never found the aircraft. So, now the Mustang quite an advance because it's going to Europe in a flying air museum. We believe it's going to Holland to be featured. They could reach out further, but their rate of fire was very low. Also, they had some problem landing. For our here, they could fire in that area. They were hit by 6 different fire. That was just about destroying her. This is the Pratt & Whitney R1340, 600 horsepower. This is the engine that will power this airplane right here. This is one of the 7 aircraft we're now building by contract for other people. Being built for our own company attorney and his wife, very carefully I might add. Had some folks from Bogota, Colombia in here last week, and they started laughing as soon as I said very carefully for our attorney. I said, what's the matter? They said, we have the same problem in Colombia. From wood when they pulled this airplane out. So that has not been rebuilt. We've already built new wingtips for that airplane. Any questions before we go further? Yeah. There's 5 people in the cabin. I don't know why they call it junior, but then in 1931, maybe they're expecting a building. Some of you can see where the ball turret mounted in the afternoon. This is